danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Tar Heels will put toe to leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Pitt Panthers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy.
Turning it on. It's a running room. Inside. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So North Carolina's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Lopez wants to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Immediately fires to the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll run play action. Buys it. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. It's a seam wide open. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They want to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man on the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Basco. On the run, fires downfield. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. That's caught. It's shipped. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Fires downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off play action. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down at 31 after a gain of 5. Hit right back to the line.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Off-play action on first down. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Basco. Got a man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ship. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. Lopez to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Glover. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They've already converted a 4th down here in the first quarter, and they'll try it again. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Pitt pushing the pace.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hendricks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Fights off a defender.
Everybody on defense did such a good job on that play, leveraging the football and using the sideline to their advantage. They weren't letting him get north. They forced him east-west, got him out of bounds for a loss.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Ship. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Lopez wants to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Secures it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Pitt right back to the line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh 1st down for the O. The give out of the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to power their way ahead. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Flips it out on the screen. Turning on the Jets. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Vasco. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Running into the open space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Lopez to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's caught. It's gone. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Vasco. Rushes on him. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes the quick grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Pitt. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. On the ground, it's Glover. Oh, it's out! He picks it up, still on his feet. Still running at the 40. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, North Carolina! Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is exactly how you draw it up, right? Hey, we're going to get this guy the ball. He's going to fumble it, but we know our own guy's going to scoop it and score and completely fool the defense. Man, that'll never happen again in a million more plays, but that's one the offense is gladly going to take.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan, so big playmaking is always a possibility.
They'll try the left side.
They're trailing by just 4 to Maryland. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Pitt pushing the pace. Looking for a man. It's Basco. They get to him as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Got it in the middle, it's Ship. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Glover. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Tar Heels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Lopez wants to fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quick completion on the out. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets the back moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holmes. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And his throw is incomplete. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Number 97 on to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Caught in the backfield. It's Culliver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Lopez to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Hit right back to the line.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He'll try the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Basco. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Pitt will have to boot this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Glover. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Wide open spaces. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Here's the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Goff. Powers through the defender. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Johnson. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lopez to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Goss. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll go with a direct snap. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. They'll go right back to the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides to back and leaves it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Pitt pushing the pace. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he's got it inside the 35. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's caught. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Wants to go up top. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's the give off the left side. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Lopez wants to fire. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner will be knocked down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the... And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Woo, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that one.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna swing it on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick catch on third down. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
Number 97, on to punt it away.
He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lopez to pass. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Try to get it to the edge. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gauze. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Going up top again. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
To the air on second down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
North Carolina, 38. Pitt, 21.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To throw, it's Basco. Zings it complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. He's looking to throw on third and short. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the big fella. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, their success running the ball really helped them there on that fourth down because they dialed up the bootleg. Lots of people on defense.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll send the tight end in motion. QB draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Basco. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Pulls it in, it's Hendricks. Did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Now, a 4th down.
Tries to get it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. Oh, a lot of space. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Panthers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 2 to UCLA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Lopez wants to fire. Nice move to pick up yardage. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tar Heels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Slides away. He'll try to do it himself. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Pressure coming. Touchdown, UNC! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line, there was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught behind the line. It's gone.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying play action. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Give to the running back. Running to Green. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Miller. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. It's Basco. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On the run, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw on third. The quick out. It's a running room. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll set up to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got his man. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. The Tar Heels get enough to move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 33, it's first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for space, it's Gauze. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. has to pass. He makes the grab. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.